Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a twist that no one in the Sister Wives universe saw coming, Meri Brown has reportedly tied the knot again, and the ripple effects across the Brown family are nothing short of explosive. After years of emotional distance, heartbreak, and trying to rebuild her life outside of her spiritual marriage to KODY Brown, sources close to the TLC star saying Meri finally found love again, and this time, she's made it official. The news, which allegedly broke during a small private ceremony attended by only a handful of her closest friends and business associates, has sent shockwaves through the Brown family and their loyal fan base. For years, viewers watched Meri's quiet suffering as KODY drifted further away, prioritizing ROBYN and leaving his first wife feeling emotionally abandoned. But now, with this shocking remarriage revelation, Meri seems to have rewritten her narrative entirely, trading years of pain for a newfound sense of peace, independence, and yes, romance. According to insiders, the ceremony was small, deeply personal, and far removed from the spectacle of her sister wives' days. There was no polygamous structure, no divided attention, no KODY lecturing about patriarchal order. Instead, Meri reportedly smiled the entire time, dressed in a simple cream-colored gown as she exchanged vows with her mystery man, someone fans are already speculating about across social media. While Meri has yet to make an official announcement on Instagram, cryptic posts and quotes she's shared over the past few weeks have suddenly taken on new meaning. Messages about finding the one who truly sees you and being loved for who you are and not who they want you to be now seem to point directly toward a new chapter that's not just symbolic, but legally binding. ROBYN Brown, meanwhile, is said to be completely heartbroken over the news. Sources claim ROBYN never thought Meri would move on in this way, not because she believed Meri couldn't find love, but because she always held out hope that the family might somehow come together again. ROBYN always wanted to see them heal, one insider said, even after everything fell apart. She believed deep down that Meri would never completely walk away. But now that Meri has remarried, even ROBYN reportedly feels a strange sense of loss. The final thread connecting the original Sister Wives family seems to have snapped for good. Some fans speculate that ROBYN's reaction has less to do with love and more to do with control. For years, ROBYN's relationship with KODY has been defined by her desire to be seen as the glue of the family, and Meri's new marriage may symbolize the end of that narrative. ROBYN loved being the one KODY turned to, a source close to the production shared. But now, even KODY is reportedly struggling with the news in ways no one expected. Yes, you read that right. KODY Brown, the man who once said he was no longer spiritually connected to Meri, is allegedly speechless after hearing about her remarriage. Insiders say he was blindsided by the revelation, learning about the wedding through one of his older children rather than from Meri herself. KODY didn't believe it at first, the insider added. He thought it was just another rumor until he saw the pictures. That's when it hit him. Meri's really gone. For years, KODY had dismissed Meri's emotional needs, suggesting she was too independent, too different, and not committed enough to his vision of family unity. Yet, ironically, those very traits, her independence, resilience, and courage to rebuild, are now what fans are celebrating most. Online forums have exploded with support for Meri, calling her move a powerful act of self-liberation. One commenter wrote, "Meri spent decades being ignored by KODY while ROBYN played perfect wife. Now she's the one with the ring, the happiness, and the freedom." What's even more fascinating is how this news coincides with Meri's ongoing transformation in 2025. In recent months, she's posted glowing selfies from her B&B in Utah, embraced motivational speaking opportunities, and launched several business ventures focusing on self-worth and women's empowerment. The timing of her rumored wedding feels poetic, as if she's closing the final chapter on the Brown family saga and writing her own love story from scratch. Insiders say her new husband is not a public figure, but a successful entrepreneur she met through mutual friends in the wellness and leadership community. He treats her like gold, one insider gushed. He's the complete opposite of Kody, soft-spoken, supportive, and grounded. He doesn't compete with her, he celebrates her. It's a stark contrast to the years of emotional neglect that MERI endured under the glare of TLC cameras. Fans remember how often Kody criticized MERI for her emotional independence, or worse, her infamous catfishing scandal, an incident that, at the time, seemed to shatter any chance of reconciliation. But in hindsight, that moment may have been the beginning of MERI's awakening, the painful start to her eventual rebirth. Meanwhile, ROBYN is said to be struggling behind the scenes. While publicly maintaining a facade of wishing MERI the best, sources claim she's been privately inconsolable, feeling that MERI's new marriage officially seals the fate of the sister wives' family dream she once cherished. For years, ROBYN pushed the narrative that polygamy could work if everyone just tried harder. But MERI's remarriage serves as undeniable proof that the family structure has collapsed for good. Even Janelle and Christine, who have long moved on with their lives, reportedly reacted to the news with pure joy and support. Christine actually sent flowers, a source revealed, and Janelle texted her saying she was proud. There's no jealousy, just happiness that MERI finally found her peace. Fans have noticed subtle hints of support, too. Christine recently reposted one of MERI's empowerment quotes with a heart emoji, while Janelle commented, "You deserve it all," under one of MERI's cryptic Instagram captions earlier this month. The dynamic between Kody, ROBYN, and MERI now feels like something straight out of a reality TV script. Only this time, it's real life writing itself. Kody reportedly can't process that the woman he once emotionally abandoned has now moved on completely, not only spiritually, but legally. For years, Kody prided himself on being the head of the family, claiming that the wives' emotional or romantic choices still somehow reflected on him. But now, with MERI married to another man, that illusion has shattered. He's angry, one insider claimed. Not because he loves her, but because he's not in control anymore. It's a bitter pill for Kody, who's spent the past few seasons of Sister Wives defending his choices and insisting that MERI chose loneliness. But fans now see the irony. MERI didn't choose loneliness, she chose patience, healing, and eventually love. Social media has been flooded with reactions ranging from pure joy to stunned disbelief. "This is the best plot twist ever," one fan posted on Reddit. "ROBYN's crying, Kody's shocked, and MERI somewhere on a beach with her new husband living her best life." Another added, "This is karma in real time. MERI waited, grew, and finally found someone who actually values her." TLC has yet to comment on whether MERI's new marriage will appear in future Sister Wives episodes, but given the network's history of capitalizing on real-life developments, fans suspect cameras might already be rolling. Some even speculate that the wedding itself was filmed for a potential Sister Wives, the next chapter spin-off focusing on the women's post-Kody lives. If TLC's smart, they'll make this about the wives finding freedom, not the husband losing control, one media analyst suggested. But beyond the drama, there's something deeply symbolic about this moment for longtime viewers. For over a decade, Sister Wives was a show about a man's attempt to manage love and faith under one roof, and now, it's the women who have found true meaning outside of it. Christine found love with David Woolley and built a blended family full of laughter and stability. Janelle has embraced independence and wellness, creating her own life rooted in strength and self-sufficiency. And now MERI, the wife who stood by Kody the longest despite the coldness and public humiliation, has finally found her forever partner. Together, these women have rewritten the story of polygamy, not as a tale of submission, but as one of reclamation. ROBYN's heartbreak, while understandable, seems to mark the end of an era. The woman once viewed as Kody's favorite now stands alone in a crumbling kingdom, surrounded by echoes of what once was. Kody's speechlessness, meanwhile, speaks volumes. He has lost not only his first wife, but also the power he once wielded over her heart. The man who often preached about loyalty and obedience has watched as every woman he married has walked away, some into independence, others into new love. And perhaps that's the true moral of this unfolding saga. That love, when freed from control and ego, can bloom again in the most unexpected ways. As Meri Brown steps into this new chapter, fans are already eager to see how her life unfolds beyond the Sister Wives cameras. Will she reveal her new husband soon? Will she finally give interviews about how she found love after heartbreak? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Meri's remarriage isn't just another headline. It's a statement. A statement that after decades of emotional neglect, spiritual confusion, and public scrutiny, she has reclaimed her narrative. In a world that once labeled her as the lonely wife, she has become the woman who walked away and came back radiant, smiling, and married to someone who truly loves her for who she is. For ROBYN, it's a heartbreak that shatters the illusion of unity she tried so desperately to preserve. For KODY, it's a reckoning with the reality that no amount of patriarchal control could stop the inevitable. The women of Sister Wives were always destined to outgrow him. And for the fans, it's the ultimate twist ending. The wife who waited the longest finally found her happily ever after, while the man who believed he held all the power now watches in silence as the family he built from faith, love, and ambition continues to crumble around him. In the end, Meri Brown's wedding isn't just a surprise, it's a triumph, a full-circle moment that symbolizes everything Sister Wives has become in 2025, a story not of submission, but of strength, survival, and the courage to love again on your own terms. And as more details emerge about Meri Brown's stunning secret wedding, the Sister Wives universe continues to buzz with whispers, speculation, and admiration. Those close to her describe the event as intimate, emotional, and absolutely authentic, a far cry from the chaos that once surrounded her polygamous marriage to KODY. The ceremony reportedly took place near Zion National Park, a meaningful location symbolizing rebirth, freedom, and transformation. Guests described how Meri walked barefoot down a floral-lined path, tears in her eyes but a radiant smile on her face, as soft music played in the background. It wasn't about extravagance, one attendee explained. It was about peace. You could feel this calm energy, like she was finally where she was always meant to be. The vows were said to be deeply personal, written by Meri herself, reflecting on her past pain, her resilience, and her belief in finding love without losing yourself. Her new husband, reportedly a kind-hearted man in his early 50s who shares her passion for business and spiritual growth, was visibly emotional as he spoke about how much Meri had changed his life. Those who witnessed it say there wasn't a dry eye in the room, not from sadness, but from pure, genuine joy. Meanwhile, back in Flagstaff, the aftermath has been nothing short of dramatic. ROBYN has reportedly retreated from public view, telling close friends that she feels like the last woman standing in a dream that no longer exists. Her once cozy dynamic with KODY has become strained as the two face mounting criticism from fans who now view them as the architects of their own isolation. ROBYN's heartbreak over Meri's remarriage is said to run deep, not because of rivalry, but because it confirms what she's been avoiding for years, that the family KODY promised her would always exist has completely fallen apart. KODY, on the other hand, remains silent publicly but has allegedly confided in friends that he feels betrayed and humiliated, that Meri didn't inform him personally. Ironically, his hurt now mirrors the same emotional neglect Meri felt for years, a poetic justice not lost on fans who have watched this saga unfold since 2010. As the Sister Wives audience continues to dissect every clue, Meri herself seems to be glowing brighter than ever. Her latest social media post, a serene photo of her hand, now sporting a delicate gold wedding band, with the caption, "Peace, Love, and Beginnings," has nearly broken the internet. Thousands of supportive comments poured in, with fans celebrating her bravery and resilience. Even TLC insiders hint that her journey could spark a new docuseries focused on life after polygamy, with working titles like Meri Brown, Reclaimed, or Starting Over with Meri. Whether or not she chooses to return to TV, one thing is undeniable. Meri has achieved what many thought impossible. She's rewritten her destiny. No longer the sidelined wife waiting for affection. She's now the woman who walked through heartbreak, learned to love herself, and found someone who mirrors that love back. And as ROBYN mourns, KODY fumes, and fans cheer, one message rings loud and clear. Meri Brown didn't just marry again. She rose again, proving that even the most broken hearts can find their way back to happiness, one brave step at a time.